Lee, go for it.
All right, okay.
All right. Hello, I'm Martin Mateer, also known as That Martin Fellow on social media, and I was the unnamed alchemist on Of Dice and Men. With me is Mike Bauer, also of Dice and Men, and together we co-hosted Cooking with the Captains.
A show that never existed. Yeah.
It totally existed. You guys were on the channel.
Either way, I have to explain the impending episode jump. But first, let's Serrano Pepper for Aunt Pepper explanations.
All right. You're not going to actually explain why we're... Okay. Oh, that's creamy.
You're better off doing the whole thing at once. Okay.
Whole thing. Can't start till you get the whole thing.
Cool. Do I have to eat the stem too?
No, you're fine.
So first of all, episode 3 of the show of Dice and Men has been lost forever. So unfortunately, the show will jump from the last episode I guest hosted in to episode 4. This happened due to a mistake when someone failed. They messed up. That's cool. It's a show, and it's theater of the mind. During the episode, there was Klaus and Bartholomew.
Wow.
And they were roaming around. After I have been dispatched with the Toads when they came across a fast food chain selling burgers. Bar Sweetness, you take over for a bit.
All right. So there was burgers there. I don't need this because my memory's impeccable.
Go for it.
But we walked in, and it was like, wow, there's really nice burgers there. The problem was,
You put that down.
we're not allowed to have it
Come
yet.
on, it's over, go.
Okay, so there were burgers there. And the burgers were nice, but the burgers, you gotta go.
Okay, so they went in looking for food before realizing they had no money. So the owner of the facility revealed that they had a few issues in the basement. As they were far under the code. Simply put, the basement had rats. So, where am I? Okay, so, the stable guests in this tabletop game brought in a new guest who helped out. He was played by Angela Connor, and her character's name was Alex, who would answer any question with the flip of a coin, and this included what gender her character was. So they headed down into the basement, and they began handling the problem in their own ways, realizing the rat problem was extremely severe. And the rats, it's hotter now. The rats were
So there was a rat problem in the basement, and we decided the best thing to do in the basement was to say, screw this problem in the basement. I'm a kobold, and I bring fire with my glorious mouth. And I'm gonna just smoke the whole situation.
Don't say fire in the mouth right now.
No, so it's not fire. It's more like TV
Just
static.
read the script.
So I actually feel myself transcending to the genre of vaporwave. I've leveled out. So what happened was, we're down in these basement catacombs, and I decided the best thing to do as Klaus, the kobold who brings fire, was to eat all the charcoal. So I ate all the charcoal, and oh God, all the charcoal came out bellowing like the great uncleaned
we hurry this
chimneys
up a
of the 18th century Victorian London. We had no kids to clean our chimneys. So the entire catacomb was just fumigated.
So
There were
Barb
people
saw-
choking left and right.
Yeah, so,
the
yeah.
party was choking. I was fine because I was okay. It's not as bad as it was earlier, Mark.
Yeah,
I
it
can
is for
keep
me.
going.
So
You
I'm going to
cry.
keep reading.
You
So
cry
Barb
a bit.
saw a fire. He tried to cook frozen burgers on his greatsword.
Can I have
Alex
another
ran
one?
away looking at the boys in the basement of the building, now burning to the ground. The boy saw it shudder from the flames inside a crate. That's thinking quickly, and he
Oh, not bad.
he chewed his coal and exhaled a cloud of smoke. I think he already covered that part. This caused
It's
our
not washed.
big guy Bartholomew to panic, breaking through the wooden floor, plummeting into a great underground lake. Upon hitting the lake, Klaus went unconscious, and Bart began swimming to save his friend. And about as the burger chain burned to the ground, Alex ran into a certain unnamed alchemist, that's me, with a grudge against the boys. Alex flipped her coin and chased the sisters, or something to evil. There was evil involved. This leads us into this episode with our new special guest, Jared Milliken. We hope you enjoy. I need some bread.
It's honestly not that bad.
It's real bad.
It's really not.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dice and Men, the show where we make grim mistakes all the time, like underestimating the surface tension of water. Joining me today, I have Mike once again, reprising Klaus, Austin, playing Bartholomew, and our new guest host, Jared, who again, we're not going to tell you his name yet because we're going to see if it comes up again. God,
It's a surprise.
such a fun issue. We join our intrepid heroes, as last time they were plummeting from the basement level of a tavern into a mysterious cave that was burnt out from a crate that housed burgers at one point in time that were all sadly flipped onto a fire by one great axe-wielding Bartholomew. Bartholomew managed to plummet the water like a giant, majestic half-orc torpedo. And meanwhile, Klaus took knees to the face like a pro wrestler. Totally not foreshadowing. Go. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to get him because he's unconscious.
All right.
Swimming down in the water, getting him.
Go ahead. Roll me a swim. Let's see if we got this going.
2.
Batting 1,000 already, buddy.
I feel like we need to re-talk about this. This is our practicum. Stop dying.
Can I
Stop
make...
trying.
Alright,
to
okay.
This is your
I'm
boss
not
giving you
trying.
an
I'm not
order.
trying to kill him. I mean,
Pick different dice.
these are my dice.
Okay.
The mountain.
All right,
sitting in
well,
the
he
center
is
over there.
not swimming.
Yeah.
Like, am I unconscious?
You are on. You're out.
13.
There you go.
Awesome.
13.
So
Totally wasn't a
finally,
reroll.
finally managing to clear the smoke from your eyes, you manage to spot Klaus as he's on his way down. Your majestic breaststroke gets down to him, and you grab a hold of him, bringing him up and onto the shore, throwing him up onto the side. Do you administer your heal check to give him CPR?
CPR resuscitate.
Do you-
What a way to get a date.
Do I need to give you CPR?
You can check and see if he's breathing, but I think that's.
I mean, you don't have to.
There's a stack of
the
burgers
pulse?
sitting next to him, and as from what you know, burgers are what restored you to life in your childhood.
Well, I'm just gonna
Uncooked
place.
and as frozen as they are, but there is smoke billowing from him. He is basically a kobold oven.
I'm just gonna lay all the burgers. I'm gonna cover his body in burgers
Okay?
and just let him smoke.
You feel the burgers absorbing the smoke from your body, coming to a brilliant sizzle upon your chest. You pick the ice kobold, if I'm not mistaken, right? So parts of
Yes.
your once white flesh are now turning red from the burn. You feel as he flips them with gentle grace and ease, and you feel
Well.
your life.
I don't know if I'd say gentle.
Wait, is he
That's a-
cooking frozen burgers on a frozen kobold?
Yes.
That's a
A
clean.
frozen smoking kobold.
That is a clean burning kobold, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Also,
Very clean.
yeah, it's hot enough, so it just sears away all the gunk.
But yeah, your burgers are finally cooked. You get your just desserts as your friend wakes up.
I'm eating my burgers.
I wonder what noise we'll use to censor that out with.
Mystery noise of the week.
That was 3 minutes.
That's the first time I did that. Like, the whole time. I don't
It
know.
took us 3 minutes since I got here.
It took us 3 minutes, but it took us like 4
I had to
episodes.
be here 3 minutes. It wasn't even me. I'm being a nice kid.
Got my healing juice back. You
Well,
find yourself springing back to life, the final essence of smoke releasing from your lungs. Finally, all that charcoal that you were nomming on to try and make your brilliant escape plan that totally foiled you by the rats encompassing you in a dome. These were all unforeseen circumstances.
It's hard to see when
On the
there's smog.
first scene.
Of course, you lost the pipe when you tried to blow in it with the smoke and all that. You know.
Like the Gandalf pipe.
No, it was the
No,
the
it
rat
was
piper
the
pipe.
ocarina pipe.
Oh, when I tried to play a song and I couldn't,
Yeah. Smoke inhalation will do that to you.
Yeah.
or just
Well,
inability.
so are we on this
Lack of
nice, like,
talent.
picturesque, scenic beach?
Yes and no. If by beach you mean a giant stone slate with like what could have possibly at one point in time been a well that they were drawing water, but now is grease trap down into. It was really badly run.
Or
you
the
guys
bur-
know that.
Is it the burger grease?
It's the burger grease.
I'm taking a swim.
I mean, you already did. Your
I'm taking
body is
another one. I didn't-
coated in.
He's taking a
I'm just
whirl
looking
swim.
me. I'm licking myself. I'm like a cat.
Got it. You watch as Bartholomew's just dolphining in and out of the water.
That
Licking myself,
just gave
munching it
me
up.
diabetes thinking about.
It's not candy.
Yeah, it's grease.
Cholesterol, yeah.
It's like,
There you
yeah,
go.
it's gonna give you a heart attack.
Yeah, like my femoral
we all
artery
die
in my
sometime.
leg just twitched a bit.
It's all right. You feel the chest pains coming. Hopefully, we don't have to do any hopefully, we don't have to do any activity anytime soon. But as you guys are listening in, you hear howls coming in from the cave, from one of the entrances that are sitting in front of you. It just sounds like wind whipping through, and you hear it. Woo!
Is there anywhere to hide?
In the grease.
Plenty of stalactites around. As you guys tuck behind them, you don't see anything. You just hear another woo!
I would like to
From the
roll.
cave.
I would like to roll a sneaky stealth check.
Go ahead. Sneaky stealth check.
I
stealth.
got
You are brilliantly stealthy.
a
Oh,
16
God.
Did you?
total. Yeah,
It's amazing.
16.
Why does it normally roll like a 1?
That's a 3.
What is your sneak modifier?
All of it.
All of it. Nothing
He has
else.
13.
He's got an 8 and a 5. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's up there.
It's like the highest I'm rolling is a 7 in persuasion.
So what you got? Are you sneaking too? Are you hiding behind stalactites?
I'm gonna try and peek around and see if I can.
You feel like a greased up deaf guy. So I mean you're pretty on the par.
I can just
feel
slither
sneaky.
around.
You feel sneaky.
God, it's a Bartholomew hits to his stomach and starts slithering up the path. You just see the slimy slug trail as he goes. He echoes into the next room, just following sounds of woo!
Wow.
It's a lot of wooing going on.
I think I'm gonna follow the woo.
It's a lot of hoopla.
You guys manage to get into the next. And
That's a lot of hoopla for one Burgatorium patty.
Glorious.
Nothing but the best here.
You get the fun dice.
We get the bottom of the barrel every time you make a joke.
As you guys are heading down the path,
You're
you're
the
starting to
salty-
notice
oh, I'm sorry, I
more
mean
and more
scum.
lights as you're going down. They look like halogen lights, and then on the ground there's these little circlets, and there's brown rings around the circles, like little black brown rings. Proceeding a little bit further, you start to see what looks like a red velvet carpet stretched out, and the gentle woos have gone into full-blown woo! It's getting louder and louder as you're getting into the tunnel. Suddenly, as you breach into the next room, there's a giant cavern in front of you, and what looks like a square box that dwarven men are standing on. One of them running to one side, hitting off of these elastic bands that go across, running past, leaping over another dwarf who's on the ground, hitting onto the elastic bands on that side, kicking his leg over top, and dropping an elbow.
Hey, Bartholomew, I think we found the circus.
Gotta pop it, lock it, drop it.
You watch as you look
They have
into the
burgers here?
arena, and you see a man in there who's announcing how these battles are going down. And would you like to tell the crowd what you look like?
I am a human among dwarves. I'm a
Must
little-
feel tall.
I do feel tall.
It's the only
I-
time in life.
The only time in life. As I am a sort of short man, 5'7", black hair, and a voice of velvet. Great.
Well, it must be uncomfortable to speak velvet.
Almost as uncomfortable as the velvet you guys are standing on, as you guys find yourself being ushered into the arena by weird men who are wearing shirts with stripes going down them, and they're like, get in the ring, get in the ring! Pushing you down the way.
Hey, don't be so pushy.
I believe that would be his job.
Yeah, that is my job. Thank you. New challengers. Welcome to the arena, new challengers. Fight for prizes.
What's an arena?
Fight for fame.
What's
and
a
fight
prize?
for your life. The prize is gold. The prize is glory. And the prize is your life.
Did you know gold buys burgers?
You watch.
Did you know that, like, being alive provides you the ability to buy burgers with gold?
You gotta take risks in this kind of business, my friend.
You watch as a dwarven man with brilliant white hair, chest exposed, jumps up on top. He goes, "My name is Sick Flair, and I'm ready to wrestle you guys down to the arena. Bring it down to me, and I will take you out. Woo!"
That's the wooing. I feel wooed.
That is 61-time champion Sick Flair standing at the other corner.
How do you spell that?
S-I-C-K.
Applesauce,
Yeah.
gumshoe,
I don't know why it matters. We can't spell.
blue,
Yeah, I can't read.
We're illiterate.
This many.
Right.
Sick.
So we've been like forced into this square circle.
Yeah, you guys are getting pretty pushed down there. Crowds are cheering you. They all look not dwarvish at all.
There's more, I feel like the one side's a little bit longer. I feel like it's a
Hobbits and
rectangle.
goblins,
Wasn't very well
gnomes
made.
and goblins, halflings and goblins. Whichever one isn't like, trademarked by Tolkien.
Oh.
At this point, probably all of them.
I think halfling's probably the best one.
Oh, God, burps. Don't,
The hobbit.
don't drink index card.
Don't drink index cards.
Don't drink gaff tape.
Drink gaff tape.
Don't drink.
I like my non-branded drum roll.
Yeah, I get the double finger flick.
That's what he means by it was his job. Mind blown.
Mind blown.
You guys are pushed into the arena.
I get it.
Yeah, so do I now.
I'm actually going to use one of my spells to cast suggestion on this gentleman right here.
All right.
All right, Klaus, you're feeling yourself getting compelled. Would you like to roll a will save, or are you going to let this happen?
I'm compelled to
Now,
function your bedroom.
question about the rules behind suggestion. Is it compel them to do a thing?
It's like a compel.
But not.
Not anything that's going
exact-
to.
Is it a compel spell?
It's not anything that it's going to
He
hurt
can't tell you
you.
to end your life, but
Yeah.
he
I can tell you to go fight that guy.
Yeah, he can give you a friendly suggestion.
All right. I'll go fight that guy.
All
You
right.
didn't do
I
anything.
just.
Fight that guy!
Sounds like a good idea. I think we should fight that guy.
I'm not very compelled.
Klaus jumps up onto the side, leaps over the elastic bars, beats on his chest, and is immediately...
Draws a knife.
All right, this match has become no holds barred.
I'm gonna fight this guy.
You watch a sick flare reaches underneath and pulls out what looks like a metal folding chair. You guys have never seen this before as he rushes across the way and swings it at Klaus, dealing a brutal blow. Wow. Okay. Just starting off with a bang. You have full health again, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, probably a good thing.
Just throwing that out there so you don't get hit with this
unconscious.
chair and instantly get pinned. That would kind of suck.
Be entertaining at least.
What are you doing?
Well, how about we keep it on the table?
I thought he actually threw it. Wait, did you actually throw it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
over
God.
there.
Oh my gosh.
It went full just nope.
I'm gonna use my binoculars here and look. Oh, I think I see it.
I think I see it in Faerun.
So I
Got a new set, I'm fine.
I get hit pretty hard. Oof.
Only the best when I'm here.
You take... Did I lose one under the table?
No, I was just going down there.
Oh, got it. You take a brutal 6 hit from the shot.
Oof. A sick.
No, you gotta go. Woo!
Sick.
Look at that sick hit.
From
Only from sick flare.
He's got a flair for the dramatic.
You find yourself fling up, slam on your back, but thankfully you got that kobold tail. That kobold tail launches you right back up to your feet. How are you going to respond to this shot?
I'm gonna stab him.
You going for the stab? Go for it. Swing.
Shink. Almost.
Oh, it was so close.
It is
It was
a
there. It's like,
number plus
28.
11.
It's a hard pass.
Actually, wait, it should be more than 11, actually.
We got an 8 plus a 2. That's a 10. Then you have your base attack bonus. So that's 13.
So it's 13.
I feel like anytime we have to do
13.
math, it needs just flash technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, but we could do that. Awesome. Now, as you go to, you run at him, and you go to stab him, and as you do, he turns towards the crowd and goes, "Woo!" And you find yourself just rush right past him with the knife, and he whips around with the chair and swings once more. You did that to yourself.
Oof. Oof.
I'm just excited about all this wooing.
Another 6. Oof. With the chair again, the chair just folds in half.
Huh. I never saw a chair do that before.
Wow, it's like it's a folding chair.
Didn't fold the right way this time now. That's definitely concussive bend.
Like every opponent that he has ever had, sick flare is bending this man to his will.
So you remember that sleeping bag made of spider webs?
I do remember that sleeping bag made of spider webs that you still have.
Inventories are fun.
I'm
DM.
going to acquiesce this this spider web sack
Okay.
and
Look at all my gear.
put it on top of him as he woos.
I have a pouch of marbles.
You proceed to stand up and start moving over the ropes where Sick Flair has proceeded to climb up on top. He looks after the crowd, gazes across, whoop, and the bag goes over his head.
Oh. What's this, folks? Looks like the stranger that entered the ring has finally got the upper hand. What will Sick Flair do?
You see the bag caterpillaring on the ground. You hear mild woos from the bag.
I'll woo for him.
What you planning?
So there's a small opening on the bag.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm assuming you wrapped it around his head
I'm
like
holding it?
Yeah, like a grocery bag.
Okay. And how much charcoal do I
rolls.
have on me?
Oh,
remember
no.
that? Remember when I told you that you said you wanted to eat the entire bag of charcoal, and then I explicitly. Okay, so
Why?
we're a good team. Just shoes,
Dice got thrown across the room. There's a shoe on the floor.
right?
Wait a minute.
I'm scared of what's getting thrown
Whose
next.
shoe was that?
Austin's shoe.
And I told you that there was an
Can't
infinity symbol on the
Yeah?
bag,
Okay.
and you said that you were already determined to try and find the bottom of the
Bison.
bag.
All right. This time, I would like to scrape the surface and huff into the spider web sack.
With the smoke?
I'm gonna
Or the fire?
I'm gonna smoke them out.
I'm gonna smoke
I'm
them
gonna
out.
smoke them out.
I'm gonna smoke them out.
Go ahead, roll that. Sick.
What do I add to that?
My foot's cold.
I mean, at this point in time, he's down on the ground, restrained. That would be, yeah. I would just assume that would be a roll to see if you blew into the bag, 50-50. You got an
Okay.
11, so you're in the upper part of that 50.
Nice.
I'm just watching it.
So you just kind of like pull the bag out. Start blowing as much smoke into the bag as you can as the smoke is just kind of whipping back out and hitting you in the face. Clearly, you didn't think of this.
This stranger has secret powers, folks. That poison mist.
Suddenly, you hear music come out from what sounds like everywhere in the arena. It just and Bartholomew looks up to see a man running towards. He's another dwarf. He's got a bald head. He's tanned of skin, and he's running in his black, what looks like a Speedo. And he's going, "Oh, you're gonna smell what this dwarf is cooking."
Is he running past me?
Oh, he's gonna try and get past you. What are you gonna do?
I'm just sticking my arm out and clotheslining this guy.
Go ahead, make an attack roll.
Oh no.
I'm using the new die. 9. 6. 6.
6 plus.
Failed you already.
Oh, it doesn't even matter.
You're gonna use your strength. So you're like
Does anyone like you enough to give you any bardic inspiration?
like 11
So-
more, maybe? Several more?
17.
Something?
You got
your
a
character
6
sheet.
plus a base attack bonus plus your strength.
17.
Yeah.
At level 5?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
good.
6 swollenness.
Oh yeah, he definitely got swole. So
I got the soul of the man.
yeah.
Got the swallow,
that good swole.
Yeah.
He's just gonna
Man
go
with
like.
power.
You watch as he's coming down, and you're just like, and you watch as he just. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen. 2 beeps.
That's not really that, that's not really that bad.
times.
That one's not that bad of a
And it almost seems as if he runs straight into your arm intentionally.
In the arms.
You watch as he like rolls underneath what looks like shag. Disadvantage on your next roll.
Hey, look, shoe.
Oh, that's where they went. Okay.
He rolls underneath the shag carpeting, and you just kind of hear like a as if he's rustling under there. Meanwhile, Sick Flair's going to try and break out of this grapple you got him in. And he will with extreme prejudice.
Yeah, he broke out of your grapple. You have him in.
Sick Flair is back on the offensive. What will the challenger
Why'd
do?
you so-
There's smoke everywhere now.
They're only in the bag and on his head. As he pulls off the bag, and his once white, majestic hair has streaks of gray coming through as if almost the coloring washed out of it.
Ooh,
And he looks at his
it's
hair.
an insult.
And just starts raging. And you watch as almost vividly, where not a bead of sweat was on this man whatsoever, he just starts profusely sweating. Like as if sweat just emanated from his body, as if someone threw a pail of water on him, and he is now glistening with oil.
He looks
as he
fantastic.
books it forward towards you and tries to shoulder ram you into the tightrope, which he. Why do I not like you today?
Today.
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 I want my other dice back. This one's failing me too. For 5 damage.
Sick has put his opponent right where he wants him.
He's got you
Is
grappled.
this the end?
He's got you grappled into that rope as you see that this man who has been just narrating your entire life right now is standing in the center of the ring with his mic in his hand.
All right.
Which isn't even a mic, it's a stand that he's casted Magnify on so he can amplify his voice.
I would like to make an escape artist check.
Go for it.
All right.
Use the escape rope.
Many. And what's that little pole you got there made of?
Probably like wood.
I would like to use the pole of loudness
All right.
on Sick Flair.
Are you going to request to acquiesce the pole of loudness?
I run over to you and I go,
May I borrow that stick, sir?
I bap. I blap.
I consult the Oxford Dictionary.
I consult the Oxford Dictionary.
done here.
for a-
It's a good show. We're fine. Hold on, is that my dice right there? Oh, come here, dice. I love you.
Meanwhile,
Sorry I
we
threw you.
bring
I'm sorry
the
I
very
betrayed
important PSA of learning how to speak.
Got it.
I beat the oily man with the loudness stick.
Go for it.
Oh, I got this.
Hey. Yes.
All you hear with every single just slap of that stick is.
As you turn around,
Look at that
you
flow.
look at your announcer friend as he's sitting there banging on the drum, giving off these impressions. And you just feel inspired. You feel happy. You hear the crowds are and they're cheering your name that they don't know yet. What's your name?
My name is Klaus.
You hear, class, 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 class.
All I picture is just this quiet. What's his name? That was Klaus. Oh my God, Klaus!
Class, 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 class. What are you gonna do?
I know him.
So, given that I'm under the complete impression that this is a death match, I'm gonna start stabbing him.
Make that roll. That knife does not want to work for you today, apparently. Be an 11.
8 plus 6 is technical difficulty. It's 14. 14.
You walk up to him as he turns around after getting whacked with the pole, and you're watching as he goes, "Good job, man," and you whack! And he's got a knife buried deep within his six-pack chiseled abs. And you have a giant grin on your face. You're like, "Thanks, it worked out."
Was that from like working out, or was it from like he was actually being chiseled away?
He might have been chiseled away. I
That's
mean,
impressive.
Dwarves could be rock people. We don't know.
A little bit of both.
They were birthed from the stone in certain lores.
Oh,
He
yeah.
rises
Oh
from
boy,
the ground.
plot.
Hey,
No one cares. Anyway, you stab him again.
Oh, boy, plot.
hey, he's not looking so good. Your buddy here.
Well,
I mean, your buddy's a trained professional.
I'm just
right?
going to use my dragon
Trained.
breath
Professional.
on the wound, I
You're
guess.
neither of the two.
Gonna try and cauterize it for him.
I got to salt it.
Go for it.
Well, I don't know what the thing for dragon breath
It would be the
is.
same as a ranged attack.
Okay, well, I guess that's a 10 plus 13.
You go to ice him over, and as you take your breath, you freeze him to the side of the pole, making a sick flare popsicle. And with that, you hear
That sounds delicious.
from the outside of the arena a crack that you're very familiar with. As Bartholomew was so interested in watching you in the arena, he did not see the stone pull out another chair from underneath the arena and crack him in the back.
My back.
Just This dice hates you.
Well.
That's
I
9
mean, you
damage.
send it across the room. It's gonna
learned
be
its
pretty
lesson.
angry. It's
Yeah.
gonna be pretty angry.
It's coming back with vengeance. you take 9 as you fly yourself up against the arena, and you almost feel compelled to roll in. You find yourself standing next to your buddy as another.
Hey, buddy.
As another.
I just got hit
dwarf-
in the back.
Oh, pretty neat.
Yeah.
As another dwarf comes flying down that area where you came out before, and let's do a crowd opinion because we have a crowd member here today. Hey, crowd member. Yeah,
Oi!
you on the phone.
Hey!
Give us an old-timey wrestler.
Yeah.
Old-timey.
Old-timey.
Like black and white wrestling.
Okay, we got it. We got it.
Oh no.
That's savage.
Oh, yeah. As you see another dwarf coming down, bandana wrapped around his head, torn shirt already prepared for it. He stops in the middle, rips his shirt open, and goes, "Oh yeah, you messed up now, brother!" And he starts running down the arena as he's charging in. Rolls into the arena, whips his sunglasses into the crowd, and goes for the kick on Klaus. As he rolls that kick, ouch. Are you tapping into the...
Is there an underneath to this
I'm ready.
squared ring?
There will be soon.
Oh boy. I am ready to become the projectile.
Power of the 20.
So funny enough, with shoes and dice being thrown, I accidentally flung my hair tie across the room.
Yes! Success. Now we're just going to need Klaus to throw something across.
I got him.
Just throw Klaus.
Yes! With that majestic kick that comes across, you are dealt. That'd be 2 plus the 3, so, oh, look, well, 1, 3, 4, 8. 8 damage with a kick into the sick flare. And then he picks you up, puts you on top of sick flare, and gets ready for his special move.
I'm grabbing the bap stick back.
So wait, is he like average height now?
He is average height. He is actually above average height because he's sitting on top of sick flare's shoulders. As,
Oh.
But we don't really know how tall they are. We can just.
as you
No
see,
one
Are we using meters or feet?
As you see Nacho Man Randy Babbage proceed to climb up on top of the elastic ropes, grab a hold of Klaus, and leap through the air with almost the swiftest of ease towards the center of the arena as our friendly announcer turns and realizes that he is now involved in the fight.
Oh my god.
Yep, got you too. This
Nice.
is my favorite dice now.
That's the singular one. It's a die.
Wait, got this.
Yes! All right.
Oh no!
That is a 9 damage to both you and the announcer. The announcer kind of crumples up into the corner.
Oof. Oof.
You watch as a secondary announcer runs down from the
The
stand.
second one.
It's a second announcer.
Oh, I got something for this.
You always got to have one on standby.
So, out of pencil, so I'm gonna start using this.
I mean, we do have.
No, this is funnier. This is funnier.
Okay, I mean, if you.
Because if I lose it, then it's funny.
Got it.
If I lose it.
A second announcer comes flying down and goes, "Oh no! And they've now brought Tebrick into the arena too! It is the Stone and Nacho Man Randy Babbage, both fighting against Klaus and a really tall guy with fangs. I think he's a half-orc. We don't have his name. What's your name?"
Hi.
His name is High.
I've never seen this many people.
I'm gonna
looking at me.
try to dust myself
So
off,
many
get up,
people with
look
me.
at the
That's
other
so
announcer as
crazy.
he's talking. While he's distracted, I'm going to run up on him and give him a super kick.
Awesome. Go for it.
I'm gonna give him a good old-fashioned super kick. That's a 3, my friend.
He gives him a moderately disappointing kick.
Still
No,
groggy.
this is what it is. This is actually what the kick will be like. Oh god, I missed you. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
I wonder what animal noise we'll use for that.
It's not even that bad.
Meow.
Austin, you're fired.
Meow.
It's Jared here. He brings out the worst to me.
I've done nothing to you.
I'm
yet.
so glad that we've decided not to put this live as we originally intended.
We
Yeah,
aren't
because
live.
I thought it was.
Right?
To be fair, I'm okay if it's live. I'm okay with that being the one word that I use repeatedly.
That's cool, but it's
But
the
we're
stage.
not.
As our announcer, Tebrick proceeds to get up, dusts himself off, runs towards the other announcer, and he's trying to take my job, and goes to kick and lassos himself on the elastic ropes as the announcer looks down. Looks back up at the crowd. Crowd, not crown. No one here is royalty. No one deserves it.
I mean,
Where's the queen?
I'm the queen.
What?
So,
What you got?
in all of this chaos,
You good?
yes,
All right.
in all of this
Feeling it?
chaos, feeling
Cass?
something.
Feeling it?
I'm feeling a lot.
What are you feeling?
I'm running out.
There's your
I'm
crown.
gonna run out into the crowd, and I'm just gonna start tagging people. And I'm just gonna be like, riot, riot.
You proceed to jump down into the crowd as you were kind of flung out. You roll under, and you start tagging people, and you're like, yeah, right, right. But they don't seem to understand. Can you make a persuasion check for me?
Oh my gosh.
No. You couldn't persuade a fish to swim.
I can't find that thing anyway. So, oh, I found it.
Come on.
No, it's not.
Where would be your persuasion?
There is none.
That's Google Bluff.
Well, I guess I get a bonus roll.
We'll go. We'll say add your charisma, which is still a 12.
All right.
You proceed to sit there and you're slut tagging them, but they all think that you're just a
like that
normal
English
wrestler coming to the crowd. So they're tagging you like, yeah, good job, man, get in there, get him, good job. And you look up at the other announcer who's looking down at the arena, looks back up at the crowd, looks down at the other ref that tried to take him out, and little did he know, this was the above taker, the heavenly angel of the arena. As he pulls the tie out of his hair, his
The
long...
above bringer.
The above bringers, his black hair flowing from him, his angelic wings sprouting. They are completely and totally a prop that he got from someone's secret.
Okay.
Victoria's Ruse. Jumps off and comes down with his comes down with the elbow. Which, as he's coming down with the elbow, he overestimates greatly, slams down in the arena, and he's just laying there on his back, gasping for air.
I don't think he can breathe.
I'm going to try to incite a riot.
Okay.
I'm going to try to incite a riot, and I'm just going to essentially scream, riot!
This announcer really went 180 on his job.
He's not getting paid enough.
That's 24, my dude.
It's community week. Everyone's got to get involved.
He pulls up his stick and he brings it to his face, and you hear him as he goes, "Let's get ready to riot!"
And after a 3-day grace period, there's a song that plays.
As all the crowd just dives over top, and Klaus, who is still poorly decided out inside of the outskirts of the arena, is now proceeding to get trampled by many, many, many people. Okay, well, one person just tripped over you and ate it. You just hear the...
Was it a
of the
burger?
steel chair. No, it wasn't a burger. Why would a burger jump over...
No, I'm saying, did he eat the burger?
This is worse than the Quebec mess up.
Yeah, I mean, horrible. Oh, well, that's a crit. Hold on. Got a couple more.
Oof.
There's a lot of damage here. Okay.
Hey, guess what I lost?
You got 3.
Stand in the corner.
That'd be
You lost it
9,
already?
12,
Right there.
and 12 plus 6, so 18 damage.
Oof.
And so you're just like, ah!
Whap!
You're getting
No
trampled by
way.
people that are coming to the
Are
arena.
you kidding me? Oh my god.
You look as Klaus is just kind of laying there. There's teeth knocked out of his mouth from the heat and the trampling. One piece of coal just like hovering by his tongue, leaving a smoking visage coming from him as if he was a dead corpse. You're watching as everybody's storming into the arena as you and the stone are facing off. The stone seems unmoved.
Well, he is a stone.
He is a stone, and
He is
like
the
a
stone.
rock, he's ready to rumble. He proceeds to tackle you to the ground, which you narrowly dodge. Just like with all the grace of a ballerina. You proceed to pirouette out of the way, and he books
want me
it
to
into
do
the
that?
crowd. Huh?
Do you want me to actually do it?
No.
I don't
You've already thrown your shoes.
have
You've done enough.
That's
We,
like
we
to
can't
see
wait
you
for you to
do
what mess up you're going to make next.
There comes the
everything's a mess up. No, I figured that I
All of a
stopped
sudden,
at
the bar
shoes.
just starts going. A pole descends right here. You just see him like.
I didn't know we had money in the budget for that.
I'm glad I'm unconscious.
We have a budget.
And
I
with
mean, you
more
got me, so
trampling,
there's no budget.
with more trampling, I got 3. That is 2. And that is 8 damage that our ref will take as the arena is overrun with people who are just bashing over. And now coming into Bartholomew. People berating around you. People berating around you. Well, one of them cared. But the one that cared only did 5 damage. He was gently nudged you into the red of the crowd. You're like, hey, stop it.
Stop it.
The
Oh,
crowd.
I'm feeling like I'm at a 63 right now.
Scale that 100.
I'm enjoying.
Scale out of 77.
A scale of 1 to 20, I feel about a 3 right now.
I'm enjoying a nice little dream
You
sequence.
take a perception out at the crowd as you're looking. You see a statue of a Ric Flair get lifted, and people are carrying it off, going, "This will look nice in our home."
This riot got out of hand.
The stone is gone. The above bringer, gone. The riot seems to have taken them all out. You look at the damage that is done, and on the ground, Klaus lay.
Wouldn't it be he lies?
He could lay
See?
too.
We need to make an Oxford roll.
It doesn't matter.
I feel like they both work.
Okay.
And,
Well, I definitely know that Klaus's
friendly
legs aren't working
referee.
right now.
You're out too, huh?
Yeah? So
Sure.
cruel.
The ref is laying on the ground, his
So cruel.
stick next to him.
To be taken out by the very entertainment that I've sought so long to bring.
Are we on? Never mind.
You know, it's irony.
What, it's iron?
It's irony.
There's iron here?
You hear a shaking from the roof, and the lights come down and stomp out the life.
Yoink.
Pilfering half-orc!
I got the drum now.
With that, do you pick up your friend Klaus?
Got a drum in one hand, Klaus in the other.
You watch as the life leaves your announcer. You drum away his passing. And then you begin to walk out of the arena, heads held high, and music starts playing.
Well, I don't know about my head. I'm just kind of like, what?
Your head's held high only because of the way how he's holding you. Your head cocks back, so
It's
it's
like-
just like,
You're watching him go
it's
away.
a forced head held high.
It's almost like he's still here.
The voice
Drum!
of angels, they call for me.
And with that, we'll join you next time on Of Dice and Men. See you there.